This is you, looking handsome as always, right there, all right? Have you ever seen some kids playing baseball or watched a major league game and wondered, I wonder how I can play baseball? Well, that's what I'm doing here to teach you the basics of baseball. That's right, my name is Aiden Arnett. You may have heard of me. I host the extremely popular and successful YouTube series, Learning How to Play Some Sports with Aiden Arnett. Now, listen up, because by the end of this, you should either be a master at baseball or at least know how to catch a ball and a glove. If you're ready, then we should get right started on this. You may be asking yourself, what is baseball? Well, apparently you've been living under a rock if you've never heard of baseball before, but either way, I'll explain the baseline things you need to know. Look over here. Team 1, known as sometimes as the batting team, their goal is to essentially hit the ball with a bat. Big shock. But when they hit the ball, they need to run very fast trying to get to the closest base without getting tagged out. That's why they're the running team or the batting team. Their goal is to run around the field from home base back around to home base. There is also team 2, which is the fielding team, and they need to try to catch the balls hit by the runner. They need to try to tag out the runner by touching them with the ball in a glove. Not You can't just throw a baseball at them. You're looking a little bit stressed out there, so I think we're gonna move on. This is a lot to take in, but I'm sure you'll get it eventually. Oh, cheer up, man! It all makes sense soon. Here we have a list of some basic things that you would need to play a basic game of baseball. You're gonna need a baseball glove, cleats, which you don't necessarily need to play an everyday game, but it would still be a good thing to have. A helmet to protect that noggin of yours, long pants of some sort to make it less painful to slide or fall, and of course, a bat. No, not that bat, you silly. This bat. Now we know what you need. Let's look at some rules you should know. Yeah, it's very exciting. Now read carefully. Two teams are split up as a fielding team and a batting team, as I said earlier. They alternate throughout the game, and they only alternate after a batter gets tagged out 3 times. It's called a strike, and either they miss the ball 3 times and never hit it, or 3 people get tagged out, or a mix of the two. The A team alternates the batter only after they've been tagged out, as I said. And once the both teams have been rotated twice, with both teams being both the batting and fielding team, that's called 1 inning. And games usually last for 9 innings unless there's overtime or a tiebreaker or something like that. The batting team, specifically, as I said before, when the batter hits the ball, the batter needs to run to first base before anybody else catches the ball. The ball is caught before touching the ground, the batter's out. If When the ball is hit, any runners already on the bases will run to the next base to make room for the person coming to that base. If a ball is hit out of the field, it's considered a home run, and the batter gets a free walk around the bases because nobody's going to be able to get that ball. It's gone. And there's actually something called a grand slam, where if the bases are completely loaded, everyone just gets to walk to home base. It's like a leisurely stroll. There are rules considering balls and strikes and hits and that kind of stuff, where the balls are thrown specific directions, or if it hits you, you get to walk to first base, or if, like, it was unfair batting stance, you get to also walk to first base. And there's a whole nother thing. If you want to know more, look it up. Yeah, because it's a whole it's rules get very complicated. You got all that? Good. You're doing great, man. The fielding team, aka Team 2, as I said before, will try to catch the balls hit by the batting team. When you have the ball, if the ball has already bounced and you've caught it, the runner's not out, but you need to throw it to the nearest base in hopes of tagging out the runner before they can reach that point. When the runner has either reached a base or gotten tagged out, the ball is thrown back to the pitcher so he can throw it again. You're doing great, man. The Let's take a look at some skills you'll need to actually learn to play, because it's gonna get worse from here. So you're strong, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a good thing, because now we're gonna be working on catching and throwing, which is it's a very important aspect of the game, right? You're gonna need to learn that skill. Let's watch this demonstration here, where it's just catching and throwing. There isn't really much you can comment on, but thank you for that. That was a very nice demonstration. But see, now, don't doesn't that make sense? It's throwing and catching a ball. I'm sure you've hopefully learned that with your dad at one point, out throwing ball. The It's your turn to do it now. Yeah, here, catch. Oh, sorry, man. It's sometimes it can take some getting used to. Cheer up, man. It'll get better with time. Some people just need more help and time before they can master a skill. All right, you'll be fine. All right, cheer up. You'll have more opportunities to pursue your lifelong dream of playing in a major league baseball team. There's a lot of things you can actually do to make that dream a reality. I've once played on a team before, so I obviously know what I'm talking about. I mean, I did drop off the team because I was really bad at it, but the point still stands. If this is you, is this how you want to look? Well, good. Is this how you look right now? If so, you need to actually get some help. Look into a doctor about malnutrition, because you look like a toothpick. But you should listen up, because here are some things you can do to further your career in baseball. All right, do some research on nearby and respectable baseball teams. It's a good way to do it. I'm sure there'll be some baseball teams nearby to you, or at least a baseball field, and you need to actually join a team to be able to play baseball. So you should do your research, figure out if you want to join their team, be a part of their community. Of course, gather the required materials and gear that I listed on the other page, because if not, you're going to die from either a broken leg or a broken skull from a baseball hitting you at like 100 miles an hour. Watch videos and examples, which we're going to be doing on the next couple slides here. Tutorials and examples of playing baseball are a great way to learn how to play baseball and get to know the rules and everything, along with going to an actual baseball game. You get to sit there and experience it firsthand. You get to experience either choking on like an 11-foot long hot dog, getting hit with the baseball that came out of like left field, or getting attacked by an angry sports fan. So it's a real experience. But there are there will be some challenges too. All right, it's not all fun and games. There's some challenges to overcome, such as time, energy. You gotta spend some money on it. Commitment is a big thing. You gotta commit your life to baseball pretty much. You gotta train and go to practices and go to games and everything. So it's not all fun and games. You might fail, but who am I kidding? You got this. You'll do great. I believe in you. And that's a lot. That's pretty much all the rules you're going to need to know. The Now it's all about videos. I know, it's very interesting, huh? This is my video of me demonstrating how to catch and throw a ball, and it's a link, because not because I was struggling embedding a video into this presentation. No, not at all. It's just because a link is easier to use. If you want to actually view more in-depth sports, then you gotta check out my YouTube channel, linked below in the description. And it has a lot more videos on how you can demonstrate the different sports and stuff. But that's me. You want to know about an actual professional and how would they play baseball. And well, again, I wasn't struggling at all, no, with embedding videos. So you're just going to have to do some research into it. Look up baseball highlights on YouTube or Google or something, and a lot of videos will come up. It'll be great. I've watched a few of them. It's very entertaining to see all the great plays made during different games. If you see a baseball team you like, watch their video. I'm sure they have one, and you can copy down these links if you want. These are two that apparently YouTube and the presentation doesn't think exists anymore, so it won't let me embed them. But still, I recommend checking them out, as you'll be A, learning more about the sports, and B, paying them more money from views on YouTube because they need more money, of course. So you're, I know, hacker man, got to do a lot of research in there. And that's it. You've won. That's the end of the presentation. You're now a master expert on baseball and how to play. Hope you can pursue your dreams. You did a great job making it through this incredibly hard presentation. But before we go, just a quick little bonus. I want to showcase some extra stock images that I had saved in the computer but ended up not deciding to use. So just watch this. I have some problems. Anywho, that'll be it for me. Hope you guys can pursue your dreams, and also make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below. I'm kidding. That's a horrible douchey move to do, but either way, hope you have a great time, and goodbye.